What's up, everyone? It's your boy James, Grendel's Garage. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Nast Jack pipe off of the Banshee Queen. We're gonna go ahead and do some tweaks on it, just a couple little things. Maybe just grind down a little bit right here on this inside bolt, so we can get a little bit more flush fit. I want to make sure the surface is fairly flat as well, and we'll go ahead and move the silencer that is on the Banshee Queen. We're gonna move that forward. Might have to reroute a couple things. Might have to redo the gas line since we're going to be so close to there. I don't want that melting through anything or anything like that. So, and then maybe a little bit later this evening, we might actually get it on the road and see what we can do. So, as you guys know, stay tuned. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. This is going to be the day after I struggled very much in real life. It'll be about a week after you guys see it. So hopefully we get a little bit more positive progress on this go around. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let's get to Alrighty, guys, so what I'm trying to accomplish here is I'm just trying to get a little bit, sorry, not the camera, I'm just trying to get a little bit of this weld knocked back so that way I can get a little bit better, oh, what am I trying to say, a little bit better mating surface with the bolt, or excuse me, with the stud. That way everything screws down correctly. It can get a little bit better torqued on there. I think I was able to accomplish that without weakening the weld too much. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a risk as I get closer in, but I'm just going to go ahead and call it there. I got about, I'd say 0.5 millimeter, probably like a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch back, and I just want a little bit better mating surface for the washer, and then the lock nut, and then the bolt, or the nut, excuse me. One other thing too, as I was actually taking the Nast Jack off, I had this huge piece of slag fall out of the pipe. That is significant. That's huge. Probably got a little rattled loose as I was driving, so I don't know. Nothing to worry about, obviously, because it's not in there anymore. But if you listen, we got just a slight little rattle of some more stuff that's actually in here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep banging this around a little bit and try to get any more slag or anything out of this pipe. I do have high hopes for this pipe. I do think it's going to be better than the other pipe that was on the Banshee Queen. Unfortunately, we're not able to get onto Typhon, but that's okay. I'm going to keep a positive attitude and keep moving forward with this pipe. I do wonder at this point, though, if it would have just been a little bit better to pony up and pay an extra $40 for a more reputable brand, I guess. I have been looking at these for quite some time on eBay, though. Again, I got this for about $65 to $70 on eBay, which, I don't know, you can get another pristine pipe on other places for around $100. So I guess, you know, sometimes paying a little extra to get something just a little bit nicer might be more beneficial. So stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and drill this out a little bit, so that way we can go ahead and secure this onto the actual engine itself so we have less vibration overall. So here we go.
changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Alrighty, friends, well, we got the old expansion chamber from the Banshee Queen onto Typhon, which will be nice for just a little upgrade for now. Because I don't have that down part coming, it's going to be a little bit of stress on those bolts, which is already an issue. As you guys know, I am going to upgrade in the next month to get some studs in there, so hopefully those bolts hold up until then. If not, then we'll just we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? Anyways, I do think it gives it just that little extra look, and I'm sure we're gonna have quite a performance upgrade compared to the stock pipe. Granted, we did kind of do a little bit of a modification, as you guys saw in that other video. But I was pretty happy with this modification, in all honesty. This was not a bad little, like, hey, I need to save some money, so let's just do this. That's not a bad little setup, in all honesty. But if you get a little extra coin, I definitely recommend, even if you get one of these cheap little tiny expansion chambers, not a bad little upgrade. Been about 38 miles per hour on the Banshee Queen, and she's just a heavier, older bike, so that's not bad, guys. Not bad. So, looking over here at the Banshee Queen, we have the bigger expansion chamber on it. Came together pretty nicely, guys. I don't know what to expect, really, with just a bigger expansion chamber. I don't know if it's really going to do that much compared to the other one that was on here. The way I look at it, it can't hurt. So, I am going to have to figure out something to wedge in here, because I think that's going to be rattling together a little bit, and I don't see it being too big of an issue, but it could be a little bit of an issue, so we might get just a little piece of rubber and stick it in there. It's such a close gap that I wish just if we had maybe another 2 millimeters, that'd be so much better, but we don't, so that's what we're working with. We did put the silencer back on, got it nice and mounted up, got a little bit of wobble to it. I'm going to clamp this down a little bit better, maybe drill another hole in here and add another bolt, so that way it's nice and tight and won't move into the tire. I don't think it will, but it might. I really thought about running it without the silencer, but holy cow, when I just went for that little tiny ride down and back on the last video, oh my goodness, my ears were ringing. Which isn't a bad thing. I know a lot of you motorheads definitely are all about that, but I do try to keep the peace a little bit with the neighborhood. I try to stay incognito as much as possible on these bikes. I just find that, you know, I don't know. I just think it's a respectful thing to do. So, stay tuned, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and take this for a rip once the wife comes back from work and she can take care of the little boy. Whew, man. It's hot out here, guys. It is hot. I think we're going to get 102 today. So, if we go for a ride, it might not be the longest ride, but we'll go and have fun. Anyways, this is your boy James. This is Grendel's Garage. We finally have a victory. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alrighty, stay tuned, everyone. Alrighty, everyone. Here we go. We got the Nast Jack pipe. Do have it hooked up to the silencer. Mess with the choke, so we shouldn't have the choke dropping on us. Did have to move our fuel filter slightly. This is going to be a temporary fix. Just a zip tie so it doesn't burn. A little slap of rubber right there that probably will melt or not do anything. Well, let's just go ahead and go. Probably going to be a super short ride because it is going to rain, which I cannot complain about at all, in all honesty. she has more get up and go than before, guys. I'm also ripping it pretty hard right now. Got a good strong idle? Okay. Oh, give me the yellow. Give me the yellow. Jeez. Didn't want to kill it, but totally let go of the clutch. Yikes. Ah, shoot, guys. Well, what do we think? What do we think? What are my thoughts? I'm happy with it. I am very happy with it. We'll go ahead and let that be what it is. Cool, guys. I'm going to say, weirdly, the lower end power isn't quite as robust. Now, I don't really know why that would be. But lower end didn't seem quite as mean compared to the other pipe. But our top end was definitely winding up there towards the end. And it wasn't four-stroking like I thought it was going to, which is great. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, there we go. There's the Nast Jack. Finally slapped on. Not on the bike it was meant to be on, but I am pretty happy with it. It's been a long while since the Banshee Queen has gotten anything new and pretty. So I think that's fair for her to get something nice for once. So, ooh, man. I'll have to do something different with that fuel. It's getting pretty close. Probably should fix it before it actually touches it. And that's a hot motor. Gasket's really hot. Carburetor is what's really hot right now. Oh, watch me burn myself. I wore pants on this ride because I definitely didn't want to burn myself. So 38 miles an hour for 5.3. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. You know, this is a heavier bike. So no port, no nothing. We just have the other head. It's supposed to be high compression, but I think we could all say that that's not always the case. But pretty happy, guys. All right, there we go. There's the Nast Jack on the Banshee Queen. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll talk to you later.